talking to myself here. I'm sitting here thinking I'm live, and I can't figure out why I can't find my live on my iPad. And I said, "Hi, Diamond Queen 2020. Hi, Robert. Hi, Gail." And then there's nothing. And I keep doing this to myself. Oh, God, I wish you guys had heard me before. I was talking crazy. I'm sorry I'm late. But we all know I'm not the brightest bulb in the box. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to blind anyone with my brilliance. I'm in a strange mood tonight, but then I'm always in a strange mood. So look at it. I'm good, Mick Robert. I'm very good. I'm in a strange mood. Very, very strange. I don't know why. It's been a hell of a week. A lot of drama. A lot of things going on. And trying to figure out how to handle them all. And being my normal cheerleader self. Not real cheerleader, but cheer you up cheerleader. You know? Rivka, hi. How are you, honey? How are you doing? I know you came back from the hospital a couple of days ago or yesterday. And I hope you're feeling better now, today. And isn't it late where you are? Or is it tomorrow morning already? I never know. I don't know Australian time. I can't figure it out. I'm completely hopeless. Definitely completely hopeless. So has anyone ever got a song stuck in their head? For some reason, my mind came up with Moon River, and now I can't get it out of my head. I mean, it's there, and it won't go away. I'm glad you're great. Finally, on my live. There we go. Come on. Live chat. Heart. Rivka's doing well. They didn't operate yet because it was inflamed. Oh, in the morning. Oh, I'm sorry, hon. I'm sorry. Other than that, you're great. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, yeah. Hey, Nareda. Is Nareda here? Oh, yeah, she is. I missed her. You snuck in there. Sandy. Hi, Sandy. Welcome. Oh, you should have heard me earlier. I was late because I thought I was already live. And actually, I was just talking to myself. Oh, I feel like an idiot today. I don't know why, but I do. I'm just making mistakes, spilling drills, just you name it. I'm screwing it up. Hello, Cranes. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope everybody, I hate it to hear that people are sick, don't feel well, or have to go have surgery. Rivka. Riv. I hate to hear that. But, so I send my healing white energy to you guys. And I missed them. Go back to the same color that I just put away because I missed two. I'm not looking. I'm not paying attention. Well. Robin! Ms. Babcock is in the house. Hi, Robin. Yeah, this is the craftably one, and it's beautiful. I like a lot of confetti, but there's also some, some, okay, there's not a lot of, uh, my mind just went blank. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Sandy. There's not a lot of, what's it called? I said hello to you, Sandy, didn't I already? Uh, See, mind is gone. Color blocking. That's it. There's not a lot of color blocking, but there is, little bits and pieces, 3 and 4 here, 2 and 5 there. So I can use my multi-placer to place 2 at a time, or 3 at a time, or 4 at a time, because I use a 4-place multi-placer. That's about as big as I can get, unless it's round. I haven't tried a round yet with a lot of color blocking. Then I might try a bigger one. Rebecca, hi Rebecca. I was telling everybody I was crazy today. I was definitely crazy this morning. I don't know what I am. I'm shooting out of the side of my mouth because that's the only way I know how. But I always have a good time. I always manage to have a good time because I'm with my friends. Oh, what happened, Deanne? She retracted a message. So how is everybody else doing? Hope you guys are okay. I was talking with a friend earlier. She knows who she is. I mean, we're talking about my mother. My mother was a piece of work. Love her. I love her dearly. We used to do crossword puzzles together. And that's how I increased my vocabulary and my spelling. And no, I was never into spelling bee because I learned differently. I didn't know back then that learning was a disability. Making it, for some people, it was a disability. For me, it was. There were ways that I learned that my mother taught me that I never forgot, such as vocabulary and spelling. When in school, though, I don't know, my mind wandered too much. There was nothing to grab my attention. And I couldn't concentrate. And I can't remember, even now, with the fibro fog. Oh, lovely me. Hi, Leanne. Oh, don't worry about typing my name wrong. I know who you're talking about. Robert has 15 more colors to do on a tiger diamond painting. Tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. Oh, what perfect symmetry. I forget that. You see, I used to know that. I used to know that poem. I used to know a lot of poems and a lot of songs, and now I can't remember. CRS. All right, where to go? I saw an M somewhere over the rainbow. All right, let's go for the H. Oh, there it is. Of course. As soon as I go for another color, I find the one I was looking for. Because my eyes aren't what they used to be. How are you tonight, guys? Please tell me you're all doing well and are ready to have some fun. I'm not sure what kind of fun we can have, but we can have fun. I know I'm crazy. I'll say it again, over and over. I keep repeating myself. And I don't know why. Rebecca, why do I repeat myself? Why can't I get it right the first time? Robert's having a nice cup of tea. Maybe I should have gotten one. Rivka's doing better. She's working and lurking. You're listening to me go crazy, right? Just rambling on, jibber jabbering like I did do. You're going through your stash, Sandy? Ooh. Rebecca. Yeah, I am old like you. I'm older than you. Shoot. And I just admitted that. I want a music note. I'm looking for a music. There we go. Sylvia. Hi. Welcome to the funny farm. Where life is beautiful and all day long. We sit and I don't know that song either. I used to. That was a crazy one. At least I got Moon River out of my head. Oops, it's back. Why does that happen to me? I don't know. But anyway, I was talking about my mom, and my mom was a riot. She insisted on proper enunciation and speech and on proper verbiage and words. So this is why we played crossword puzzles. But she also, back in Brooklyn, you know how kids now say like this, like that, like? And back in Brooklyn, though, it was, You would talk to people, and every other word out of your mouth, would be, So my mother and I were having a conversation, and we're sitting on the couch facing each other. And she had her arm up on the back of the couch, and she was leaning on it. And all of a sudden, she takes her arm out. And she starts going like this. I'm going, what? And she's going like this while I'm talking and telling her a story. And like that. I said, what are you doing? She says, I'm counting how many times you say, I became so self-conscious after that. I stopped saying it quite as much. It worked. Whatever she did, it worked. But Sandy says, I'm working on trying to clean up and organize my living room, which is half my craft room. It's taking you forever. Yeah, I don't even want to think about cleaning up my dining room, which is my craft room. Yeah, we haven't eaten dinner here in a long time because it's filled with my junk and my crafts. Noretta, you grew up in the Bronx? Cool. Did they say up there too? That was a pretty bad habit. And I think it's one of the reasons why I work hard to get rid of my Brooklyn accent. It's still there. I know it's still there. But not as strong as it used to be. In fact, it's fairly weak compared to the way I used to sound. I used to try and model myself after the news folk, the newscasters, and speak clearly and enunciate and be a good girl. Riv, yeah, I know you got your mystery diamond painting from Sherry. I think she got hers. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, I think there it is. Yeah. I can't wait to get my new diamond mystery diamond painting. I also can't wait to get my TSAs. I'm looking forward to that. Rebecca. Sweet Rebecca. my friend. So we're all doing fine. We've talked about that. Talked about my mother. I know I'm boring. I don't know why you guys hang out with me. Ooh, Mary's Diamonds is having a 60% discount on the artist collaboration. Ooh, 60% off. I think she's getting in some new paintings. And personally, I like Mary's Diamonds, but only the larger ones. The smaller ones, they're not so good. The larger ones, the two I did were perfect. So I like Mary's Diamonds, and I might go over there and take a look. 60% off. I like that. That's a good sale. Because you love hanging out with me, Robert. God knows why. Sometimes I bore myself. But I also make myself laugh and giggle a lot. Because normally when I'm sitting there and diamond painting, all I'm doing is watching YouTube and I'm quiet. So my voice hardly gets used unless somebody calls me. Yes, it's payday. Get your diamond paintings. Oh, by the way, I believe Rebecca has it has a link for Mary's Diamonds, don't you? I'm sorry, Yvonne. Hi, Yvonne, and I'm sorry. I'm working on one of your craftables is what I'm doing. And why isn't the tracking working? That's not fair. Diamond Queen gets paid on 3rd. I'll just use the 60%. 60% off of Mary's Diamonds. Oh. Like I said, I like the larger paintings are good. Get those. The quality of the smaller ones, for some reason, I think they sent it to a different factory because the drills were terrible. While the drills on both of the Mary's Diamonds that I bought, I don't know if you've seen them, that's Pastel Kitty and Blue-Eyed Kitty, were both perfect. I mean, they were lining up like little soldiers. It was a square, but it was perfect. Oh, that's right, Diamond Queen. I don't get paid till then either. Rebecca has one she can't give away. Oh, the ugly one. They wanted to use a portion of my post review on one of their paintings because I guess they liked the fact that I praised them. So I said, okay. And they said, all right, we'll send you a little something. I said, please don't send me the girl with the moth in her mouth. And I laughed back and they said, oh no, we won't send you that one. I said, good. Because it's ugly. You can't even give it away, Rebecca. You tried. I'll have to give you props. You did try. But nobody would wanted it. Tia. Hi, Tia. The quality on Craftably is pretty good. So far, these are the only, this is the only trash I have. Like, what, 5? Maybe 6? So, it's not bad at all. I'm just terrible at rounds. I can't keep them. I can't get them straight to save my life. But I don't care. It all looks fine from far away. You want to see my completed mystery painting? Well, it's up on Instagram, I think. I'll put it up on it. I know it's on Rebecca's site, but let's see. I don't know if you can see it all. All right. Let's put it this way. Start from the bottom up. Here's the praying mantis. And there's Kitty. It came out so good. I love it. I love it. It was fun. Where was it fun last night, Robert? I forgot about Wolfpack's live again. I'm so bad. I don't know why Thursdays are kind of like an off day for me. And I forget. I get into reading and getting comfortable in bed, and I don't want to get up. I don't want to stop reading. Okay, let's start with another square. Up you go. And over you go. Come on. Huh? There we go. Hi. Did you have a pop-up, Tia? Yeah, the bug does. It's ugly. It's a praying mantis. There you go, Rebecca. You got somebody to take it off your hands. It really is an ugly one. I'm sorry. And not even a horror. It's ugly. A moth coming out your mouth. Silly. What'd y'all do last night? I just read and hung out at home. Didn't do much. Didn't want to do much. I get lazy sometimes. All right, come on. More drills that I keep dropping. Almost 5 hours? You had a pop-up? Oh. What time did you pop up there, girl? Would I have been able to make it? I would have hung for 5 hours if it was earlier, but you go on so late. And by the time you're halfway done, I'm like, oh, I'm ready to snooze. But I missed it because I don't keep YouTube open all the time. The painting with the moth is telling you watch what you say. I like it and would do it. There you go, Rebecca. That's 2 people. Want to hold a contest right here? Okay, this is silly. I'm looking for ends. There's 3 of them right there. And there's another 3. Sometimes it's hard when you first start a section because nothing is filled in. So it's difficult to, and a lot of these colors are the same for some reason, the background colors. But the symbols are very clear. So, however, I did a stupid thing on this square. Oh my God. I put down 310 and I'm just going along, putting it down and having a lot of fun when I discovered that I was putting it on the wrong symbol. It should have been, I don't know if you can see this, bright green. I don't have any light in here. I need to get my light better. A bright green is what it should have been. I'm putting down 310s. And there were a lot of them. It was all this in here, the whole bunch of them in here and down here, and down here, and I had to take up each one. I did an undrilling. But it was so much. 10 p.m. Pacific. That's 1 a.m. here. Yeah, nope. Would have been asleep. So I'm not the only one who does that, right? Thank God. Because I really felt like an idiot. I mean, here I'm happily putting down, and I mean happily putting down drills. I'm like, ooh, this is nice. This is going along smoothly and fast. And then I get almost get to the end of putting them on, and I notice, listen, it says C. And I look on the container and it says N. I'm going, what? No, I'm sorry. It says, it has a different symbol. It says 310. I'm going, what? What did I do? And I check. And I see there's a big difference between the two. Oh, sometimes you feel like a nut. And sometimes you just screw up. It's human nature, I guess. We all make mistakes. So we need to forgive ourselves for making mistakes. So I forgive myself for making this stupid mistake. I paid for it by sitting here and picking up all of them. Thank goodness the 310 sections that I needed to fill were almost as many as it was 906. The 906 was to fill. Almost. So I was able to use all those sticky ones and not put them back in the bucket. Because, no. You take them up and they get all sticky and they stick together and they never separate. And you got to go one by one and break them apart. And, ew. Like I said, though, at least I could keep them in the tray and didn't put them away. I would pick them up from here and I'd put them over there where they belonged. Robert says, why do you put yourself down? You should be happy. I am happy. I don't know why I do that. It's a bad habit. I do. I'm very self-deprecating and I shouldn't do it. I know I shouldn't do it. But I can't help it because I don't know. I started my channel because I love diamond painting and I found you guys and I wanted to make friends. And I figured, well, let me share a little bit of myself. It's hard to do in chat. So I said, well, let me do some videos and maybe some lives. And this is the result. But I'm still floored that I have as many subscribers as I do. I'm not after subscribers. I don't care. I'm after friends. I want friends. And I think of you guys as, I really do, because you're so sweet and you're nice and you join me every week and you laugh with me. And I don't care if you laugh at me, but at least you're laughing. I want people to laugh, to feel good, and not feel depressed. I mean, I have enough depression of my own, but I keep it under wraps. There are people who can tell you that. I keep it under wraps. I try not to think about it. And if I don't think about it, it's not there. So there's nothing to feel depressed about. So I don't think about it. It's as simple as that. Instead, I think of having fun and diamond painting and talking with you guys and going to chats, into live chats. That makes me happy. You know, it makes me cheerful. It makes me want to keep smiling and keep going. And it's, you know, it's not just another day, which for a long time it was. Because when I finally got my disability, and then I lost my house. Well, when I lost my house, I spent a year in bed. 1 year. And finally I realized that was being ridiculous. One can only cry for so long. And I said, something's wrong. I need to get this straightened out. So I went, I found a psychiatrist, and I got different medication. I had it changed. And what do you know? It works. It works. It does keep me leveled out, which I'm happy about. But it's still there. The depression is always, it's still there. It doesn't go away. The anxiety doesn't go away. The fear of what's to come doesn't go away. And I have a lot of fears, which cause me a lot of anxiety. So, hey, Melissa B, chat with me. I loved your name. Being level is a nice feeling, Adi. Yeah, it's much better than going up and down. And I don't care if it doesn't make me less creative. It makes me not care. I don't care what other people think of me. I don't care about doing things. It's not that hard. So when I was stuck in the house, in bed, because I can't walk, I can't even stand in the kitchen to make dinner. You know, it makes you numb, but not, for me, it doesn't make me to the point where I feel nothing. At least this new medication doesn't. This combination keeps me steady without killing my feelings, you know, without not caring about myself. Is that right? I don't know. But I don't care what people think. And I don't care that I'm home every day. Like I said, this was my normal before COVID. But I was alone. It was just me and my diamond painting and my roommate. But, you know, he's got his own thing. So it was just me by myself and the diamond painting. And I had no friends. I had nothing. But then I found you guys. And it's like, oh, the sun opened up. Yeah, I knew what you were talking about, Melissa B. Level is good. Numb is not good. I've been numb. I had medication that just wiped me out, and I couldn't do anything. I didn't care about anything. At least now I care about some things. And I can still cry at a sad movie, and I still get depressed, but it's not as strong. Does that make sense? It's not as deep. I can cut it off easier. I can work with the tools that my therapist gave me years ago and pull myself out of it easily enough. Of course, usually I just call Rebecca. She gets me out of it. Oh my. But it makes me sad to see other people who have to suffer the same thing that I do. I mean, mental health is nothing to laugh at. And though I will laugh at anything, it's my coping mechanism is laughter. And Melissa says my anti-anxiety meds and antidepressants just makes me not give a damn about all the insanities. You're right. I don't give a damn about all the insanity that's going on. Well, no, I can't say that. I care. I can't say I don't give a damn. I don't, it just doesn't get to me anymore. And I like that. I like that it doesn't get to me anymore. But, you know, mental health is like a no-no in my family. I think it's a no-no in a lot of families. And I still believe, I know now, I still know that my family doesn't believe that I have fibromyalgia. They don't believe that I have depression or anxiety. They think I'm just lazy. But it's not. I do shit around the house. I, if I have to go out to the doctor, I will go to the doctor. Of course, I won't. I'll go to the supermarket with Dan, but I'll sit in the car because I can't walk. And those carts make me so self-conscious. Besides, I'm comfortable in the car. So I make Dan do it. I'm so bad. Melissa says, meaning I can't change it, so why should I get myself all worked up? That's it. It is what it is. And just like people are going to be who they are, you either accept them for who they are or you screw them. Just ignore them. Tell them to go away. You don't even have to tell them that. Just ignore the word. The opposite of love is hate. It's not hate. It's oh God, there goes the word again. There goes the fibrofog. It's ambivalence. Yeah, we do, Melissa. We share the same stuff. It's sad that these are the things. You're right. That these are the things that we can relate with. But we share them, and that's one thing I like about this community here is that most of us, not all of us, but most of us have the same issues, and we're all just trying to cope, and we're supporting each other. Even with all the drama that goes on around me, it doesn't affect me. I don't, indifference, yes. Ambivalence is the same as indifference. That is the opposite of hate. So when you ignore someone, it gets them irritated first, especially if you don't react to their prodding. Because reactions are not the way to answer problems. Reactions, you strike out. You feel hurt if you react to something. And it's not a good way to live. It's no way to work with your depression and anxiety because, well, not everybody can like you, which is fine with me. Not everybody loves me. Well, no, everybody loves me. No, not everybody can like you. And what is it the saying? Those who matter, those who care matter. Those who don't care don't matter. That's just the way it is. And that's something to keep in mind all the time, whether you're depressed, suffer from depression, or you don't. Whether you have pain, aches and pains, or you don't. Whether you suffer from anxieties and other mental illnesses, you don't. They don't matter. People who don't care don't matter. And if they don't care, why should you? If they don't like you, that's their problem, not mine. Depression, fibro, anxiety. That's right, Melissa. You got the trifecta. Of course, add my bad back into it. And there we go. That I can deal with anything. The back, that's the worst. That's the worst. I don't take medication for it unless I'm in screaming and agony. I can't. I don't like the way it makes me feel. I mean, even the medical marijuana, it does make me feel good, but it also makes me feel anxious, believe it or not, which is Very strange. It kind of feeds my anxiety, though it does make my back feel better. I can ignore it more. Hey, baby Brandy. Hi. Sandy has a doctor appointment next week to talk to them to find out if I have depression or not. Well, if you cry for no reason, even if you cry for, when you're crying all the time and you don't want to do anything and all you want to do is sleep, you got depression, darling. For 7 years, bad back. You had back surgery in 2015, neck surgery in 2018. Oh, Melissa, I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry to hear that. I used to wish that they can find something really wrong with my back, because they can't find anything. It's just spinal stenosis, which is regular back pain. But maybe it's the fibromyalgia that's increasing the degree of difficulty, the degree of pain. It could be that. But they can't. I was almost hoping that they can find something so they can operate on it and fix it. But then I hear about all these people who have operations, and not only does it not do a damn thing, but sometimes it makes it worse. So that's that. Brandy, how's your leg, darling? How are you feeling? Did you go to the doctor yet? We're worried about you. I'm worried about you. I do think of you, even though we don't chat that much. I think of you often. I don't know why we don't. Why don't we chat more? We should. There goes my phone with more telemarketers. But I don't have it near me, so I'll ignore it. Let the answer machine get it. Yes, I still have an answer machine. Tia says, Melissa B, so much for team chicken fighting with you. I was going to volunteer to get on your back. I wish I had been there last night. Riv had surgery on her back 15 years ago, and yes, it's still painful. Brandy is still swollen. Doctor can't figure out what is wrong, but I'm getting better. Good. At least it's getting better. I mean, that had me worried. I mean, everybody's talking about your swollen. I mean, do you have diabetes? Could it be a diabetic thing? I don't know. Because I know my aunt had swollen legs from diabetes. And she couldn't, there came a time when she couldn't walk. She had to use a wheelchair. At least I can get up and down and move around my house. I just can't stand in the kitchen, and I can't walk for great periods of time. Pain in the butt. Thank you for the warning, Robert. Yes, J-Rod will be on after me in just a little while. But, we all do what we can to cope. We all work things out in our own way. And if we can't work them out, we go to a friend. And maybe that friend will cheer you up and make you feel a little better. At least I would hope so. And lift you up, which is what I think this community does for me. So that's why I love you guys. I do. It's nice to know that I'm not alone anymore. I have one girlfriend around me, and we used to go out to dinner, I don't know, once, twice a month, sometimes not for a couple of months. But she was always there. Except now, we can't go out anymore. At least I don't want to take any chances. Brandy's working on a miniature. Close to finishing it. Wow, that was some operation, Melissa B. No more back flips or back bends. No. Robert says I cope with things that I have trouble dealing with. My mom and dad always help me if I need it. You're lucky. My mom and dad unfortunately passed away. You're right. You're on. You're all I've got. I'm. I rarely talk with my friend Lynn because we really don't have that much to talk about. When we would go out, we would chatter back and forth, and everything would be fine at dinner. But that was enough, you know. She's my best friend. She's my sister, but you only visit your sister once in a while. You know, not every day. Just like I only visit my brother once in a while, not every day. But you guys, I like visiting you almost every day. Yeah, I appreciate everyone. It's you make life fun, especially Tia with her funny stories and her strange sense of humor. I wish I was going to that retreat with you guys. Oh my gosh. I wish I was going. Of course, unless it's held in a hotel, I couldn't bring my scooter chair, so I have no way to get around. Unless it was a small place. I don't know. You see your sister once in a while. Some sisters you want to see all the time. You know, you're the family you choose, not the family you're born with. Now, Lynn is the family I choose, but we've we've known each other for so long. You know, over 20 years. It's like, oh, what's left to talk about? Yeah, Tia, you and me gotta have our own retreat. No, I didn't want this one. No, I don't want you. I want the star. I want you. It's nice to see people in person, but that's why I like what do you call it? Facebook's Messenger, because it's so easy to ring someone up and chat with them. And it's funny with if my family were to call me with like that, I wouldn't want them to see me the way they see me. I have makeup on and I'm dressed up. You know, you guys see me, I'm in my pajamas, I got no makeup. I am what I am. Oops, Siri just popped up. Yeah, Tia, that would be fun. I'd love to go back to New York and visit. Actually, I'd like to go to Las Vegas. I have never been to Las Vegas. Of course, even if I go now, there's not much to see because everything's closed. No shows, no casinos, no fun. Except for those who want to take the chance and are stupid. Maybe if everybody would stay home and wear their masks when they're supposed to outside, this pandemic would be over already. Oh, yeah, you gotta get me out of this house. That's what Lynn used to do for me. She would get me out of the house. She got me out of the house. She wouldn't take no for an answer. You know, even though most of the time all I wanted to do was stay in the house. Because I don't, getting up, getting dressed, taking a shower, it's painful. And I had to do it. I've had fibromyalgia since I was in my 30s. I was 32 when I had my accident, and the fibro developed from that. And I've had it since then. I'm 66 now. So over 30 years, I have dealt with the pain. And I used to get up every day, get dressed, take my spoons and do what I had to do. You all know the spoon theory, don't you? He says there's much to do but look at each other and use up your quarters. Better than using up your dollars. I'm not a big gambler anyway. But does everybody know the spoon theory? If you don't, next week I'm going to read it to you, I think. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. We got 5 minutes, darlings, before our beautiful DP Addiction with Jennifer is on. Jen, J-Rob. Now that should be fun. She's such a sweetie. She is a darling. Dee says, I don't think those machines are open yet, the dollar machines. Why not? You'd think they'd be open if the quarter machines are. But the machines are in. I've noticed that on TV and from what people have told me, that even gas stations have a gambling machine. It's like, what are you guys, crazy? But then again, we buy lottery tickets, so I'm not one to talk. You go broke quicker with dollars. That's right. Wonder what stories we're going to hear? I don't know. You'll have to wait and be surprised. And I got to thank you all for coming tonight, because like I said, I'm always surprised when people show up. And I don't know why I'm self-deprecating. I can't help it. It's just part of my personality. Humility? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's arrogance. I'm an arrogant SOB. No, I'm not. I can be, but no. I like to tease people a lot. Just ask Rebecca about that. I tease people all the time. I can't help it. My humor is very dry. I don't like tease. Gas stations and grocery stores, as well as airports, have slot machines? Wow. McDonald's? Walgreens? Oh my God. Tia, that's crazy. That is crazy. And to me, slot machines are the biggest joke you can have. I think they're the worst thing that you can do. At least play something where you have a little chance, requires a little bit of brain power, like blackjack, Tia, Melissa says, Tia, I am waiting to walk into JCPenney's and see slot machines. Yeah, it could happen. It's a way for the stores to make extra money. I understand that, because they get a percentage. Unless they, kind of like a vending machine. It's just a slot machine. All right, guys, I am going to hang up now because we want to go see J-Rob. Ani, would you put up J-Rob's links again? And let's all go over there and bother her. Bother. And if anybody's not a member, become a member, and then you can ask her for the truth. And she has to tell it. I love that. Truth or dare thing. So say goodnight, people. I love you all. Thank you for coming. Hi. And arrivederci.